So what is the pelvic floor? What does it do?
Well, the pelvic floor is a really big, very important muscle in the body, but it's the one you can't see. So I brought a model along to show you, because I think it's the hardest thing getting your head around what it does and where it is. So this is a pelvis, so same way round as you, same way round as me. And I'm going to take the pelvic floor out for the moment to show you the bone part. So if we look at the pelvis from all the angles, it's hips here, spine going up the back, pubic bone at the front, nothing through the bottom, there's a hole. You've got to have the hole so that we can wee and we can empty our bowels, and if you want to have babies. But men's are the same shape, even though they don't have babies. But if all we had under here was skin, our insides would be able to just fall through and sag against the skin during the day. So we have to have something really good under here to stop things falling through. And that's this muscle group. So this is the pelvic floor. It's a group of muscles, and together they make this big bowl shape, same size as two hands, and coming up round the edges. And that will sit in the bottom of the pelvis, connecting up to your tailbone and your pubic bone and your sitting bones, and it makes the floor. So if this was a box, the walls are made of bone, but the bottom is made of muscle. And up here we have the diaphragm reflecting the pelvic floor. So from our lungs up here, and then lots of intestines in here. And into this space has to go your bladder. This is my little bladder shape. Sits behind the pubic bone, and then it has its tube coming out the front, the urethra. And I'll show you that just a bit more detail in a moment. And then you've got to get in there your bowel and your uterus and ovaries, and then all your intestines. But if it's working well, nothing falls through. It's all supported. But to do that job, this muscle has to be firm. So it has to be like a good arm muscle. It can't get soft and floppy, because if it gets soft and floppy, everything's going to move around, things can sink, which we call pelvic organ prolapse. And if the bladder's shaking, then leaks can escape. So I like to think of it having 4 jobs. Job number 1 is to be a support. And it has to be a support all day, no matter what you're doing. So if you're carrying a toddler at playgroup or your bags are shopping, it's got to hold everything in. And then its second job is that if you want to cough or sneeze or laugh or jump, there's going to be a shake of the bladder, and it has to help to tighten up extra to stop leakage through the tube. Its third job is that if the bladder wants a wee, and it's going, I want a wee, I want a wee, it's your pelvic floor muscles underneath that are arguing back and going, no, not right now, it's got to hang on. And then the fourth thing it has to be able to do is it has to be able to relax and release and stretch out. Because when you want to empty your bowel or empty your bladder, and for sex, it's got to be able to let go and have some space and allow things to open. And we can go through all those in a bit more detail.